I feel like reality TV should be a stepping stone.
It is.
It should never be somewhere you really try to set your, like, and plant your feet in. That's just supposed to be a place you stopped on the way to where you're going.
Where you're going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Funny enough, I don't know if I grew up watching TV a certain way, but I always felt like reality wasn't a route for anyone to get into the industry because realistically I didn't see anybody from reality, you know, maybe like Love and Hip Hop, you know, you saw some people like Cardi B, like a lot of people that ended up, you know, venturing out doing them, but other reality TV shows didn't really.
But they were controlled first.
You know?
Remember that?
No,
like,
for sure, for sure.
Like, it ain't no diss to Cardi, like nobody, because of course they've made their money these days.
Sure,
they got on, they're doing their thing, but they had to kind of be strung along first.
For sure, for sure.
You had to be that pawn. You had to
Which
be
is
that
what
pawn.
she was saying.
She ain't trying to do. She says, I ain't.
I've been there and did that.
She mean herself means more to her than to be portrayed in a light that she doesn't want to be portrayed in for a couple bucks.
100%. Because when you know yourself and you watching yourself on TV and you look nothing like yourself, that is one of those things where people refer to selling your soul. Like, I never understood what that mean until I'm sitting at home and I'm watching the episode with my family. I have morals. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have different backgrounds and upbringings. A lot of people that I was working with, they didn't have relationships with their parents. Some of them didn't even know who their parents were. You feel me? So it was one of those things. They didn't mind losing themselves in front of a camera because they didn't have anybody else to answer to. But me and my family is close knit. So when these episodes is coming out, I'm getting phone calls. What? Like, what's this about? What's this? You know what I'm saying? So for me, seeing myself and not being able to defend that person that was on camera because I didn't have any control of how that was being sent was enough for me to be like, nah.
Tell him Keisha. No, Keisha was from Belly.
From Belly. Everybody say I look like
Tell
her.
him Keisha. Tell him, baby. I don't know no fucking Kiana,
I don't
man.
know no
I don't know no fucking Kiana, man. You know what I'm saying? Take a shot. Who the fuck say she was sucking your little ass? I like how she pop it though. And all jokes aside, she's keeping it real. Because I feel like that too. Like, there's some shit that a can go really exercise on getting a real big bag now. But how you gonna feel about yourself and how you look and how you did it on camera later on?
Later on,
you gonna be really happy with that.
Mother, when you want a man to take you serious, and you on TV, your breasts out, and you doing X, Y, you know what I'm saying? There's a way to do certain things, and it's a very fine line between tasteful and tasteless, and you know, don't disrespect to nobody that do it, you know, but just me personally, what I know and what I've seen and saw how women get exploited, I can honestly say I see why a lot of these people abuse substances, because a lot of time this is what they're feeding you before these cameras even come up. So you don't even really know who you are because you're inebriated, like you're under the influence. So when you watching yourself, you humiliated, but you don't even realize that you being exploited. And no, but I get it. You gotta lose yourself in order to become this thing that they need you to be for this camera, to get this camera time. And it's like, it just comes to a point where it's like, nah, like, is this who I want to be? Is it worth it? Is this what I want for myself? You know, so.
How about you? Would you take on any type of reality TV for the right bag?
Well, when it comes to like reality TVs, because I know a lot of type of reality TV shows, like for example, like kind of like a Ninja Warrior thing. Like if it's like that, then yeah, I would do something like that. Like
game shows.
Like game shows.
Well, I'm thinking about actually going, and that's why I made the joke earlier
real
about
world
pretend. I made the joke. It was just to open it up to see where everybody's gonna be on this.
No, to be honest, no. You know, I got offered before to be like in real Love and Hip Hop Miami and like, you know, Real Housewives. I'm not even a housewife, but like they wanted me to be the single girl, and I never saw this like appealing, and like I'm like zero fight girl.
You should probably use that to your advantage though. Going in on a show like that, think about like the Love and Hip Hop Miami, going in on that, it could have probably sparked you in a different direction because you are in there by yourself. You're not gonna have to really fight with anybody, and they're just looking for you to find.
If you don't have a
they just
love
want you to find
interest,
some love somewhere.
I mean, but it's kind of like how she was saying though, if you're not you're fighting, it's like, you know, and I just wouldn't.
The two Fs.
I'm very private about like
Your love life.
Yeah, like about my love life. Like to this day, no one's ever known who I've dated, and they don't
Nobody
need to know
who you busted open to.
Yeah, and they don't need to know. Like it's not my career and my life doesn't revolve about who I sleep with. Like that's my business.
And the scary part is you could have this love interest, and you honestly don't even really have to date them. Like even with me being on Black Ink, I could speak about it now, but like there was people, you know, like certain cast members or whatever where I would be connected to, but we never really dated in real life. We never slept with each other. We never did any of that.
But they made it seem like y'all did.
Yeah, because that's sometimes how they have to introduce you into story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So yeah,
An
it's not
ugly
reality.
canvas
And
to
that's
paint on.
Yeah, so I'm good. I don't want to be part of anybody's story or be played to
Those
be
are ugly colors.
Yeah, and I also don't like to explain myself or have to like talk or try to convince anybody of who I am. So for me, it's like if they, and the sucky part is that once people already see you a certain way, it's hard to convince them to see you in a different way. You know, so it's like I'm not gonna sit here and try to convince you of who I am. Like I don't want to be put in a situation like that. Like I'm good. Like and I already like at least right now in my career in my life, like I also don't need it. Like I don't need that, you know. It doesn't matter. Like also, like I've always thought about is like it's not about how much money I'm gonna make or whatever. Like I want my trajectory. Like I don't want any controversy or any bad. Like if shit happens, right? But I don't want to put myself in a situation that I can't control, right? You know, and that would be putting myself in a situation that I can't control.
Very prone to scandal.
Yeah, no, I would pass. I would pass.
I would pass.
A hard pass. Hard pass.
She jumped on it quick. She said, and she said, after hearing these girl stories, no, Sharp, I ain't got nothing to do with any of that. I don't care about it's not about the money, Sharp. They can offer me $1 million, you know?
No.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
Gavin said, you know what?
No. But I wouldn't.
I mean, that's how I feel like if I were to do only. You know how many girls are making so much money on OnlyFans? And I'm still like, no, I'd rather be broke. Like, you know, so it's kind of the same thing. It's like there's so many things, especially as women, that we can do if it was about the money.
Well, I feel like this, right? I feel like shit. A chick might as well go ahead and go hoe at that point. At least nobody's in your business. You can tell anybody the story you want to tell them how you got your bread on OnlyFans or on porn or anything like that. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. It's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? When there's a chick that's kind of moving silently and she's just doing whatever she's doing, who the fuck's gonna ever know?
Exactly.
They'll never know. That's your word, his word, money you took. Hey, that's a dead end. I don't even know this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the is this? You know what I'm saying? The guy that's lying. You put that shit on camera, everything tells everything when it comes to that, and I understand that. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to put it out there on OnlyFans, and you're trying to put it out in porn, you kind of can't say that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or even mask it if you did need to go get a couple dollars, and this man just wanted to trick off on you a little bit, you know? Just give you some I like you money. You know
give you some I like you money.
Wow, I like you money.
Yeah, you know? You ever touch a couple dollars like that? You feel like some I like you money. It doesn't have to be on
Hell no.
Hell no. I can't
We
even
know what
pretend.
you've done. Hey,
Like, that's the
Gavin.
thing. Like,
We know.
I can't even pretend. Like, I can't even pretend.
She said you've always kept
everything
it
that I
square and
think-
clean cut.
Yeah, like I'm a relationship girl. I can't even entertain a nigga that I don't even like.
Well, there's some people that'll
Everything
talk. For theirs, they'll talk like, hey, shit, he wants to get you some money. He just wants to talk.
God bless them, because everything that I think show on my face. Like, I just,
There's a cost. There's a price.
For everything.
For Gavin.
For everything.
so,
And
Gavin?
David, hell yes.
Wait, maybe I was.
No, you were just speaking out loud.
Yeah,
That
those
was
were your
her in her
intrusive
mind,
thoughts.
And she just was speaking out loud.
Gavin.
I caught it, but she said it. And I'm going to be real. It's real, though. There's a price. Like, for everything.
For sure.
Even if a man just, quote unquote, wants to just talk.
That's what I'm
Right, for
saying.
everything.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I was saying.
I think that's a talent, though. I'm not gonna lie.
That is a talent.
That's a
It
talent.
happens
Like,
every
I
day.
admire those women that are able to, like, I had my mom's friends. My mom's young, so she always has all these young friends, whatever. And I hear them talk, and this is even when I was like 14, 15, I would hear them talk. And it's just like amazing how they would get money and stuff, and just off hanging out or even talking shit. We would even go to lunch with them sometimes. Like, I've met the guys and they were cool, whatever, and I'm like, they're paying you to just hang out, like, and it's a talent.